do for Halloween? I'm a glitter bomb. What is up, my fan bam? Ashley Elizabeth here with AHM Artistry, and we are in it to win it. Is the Halloween season. Today I want to do a really fun kind of fairy type of look. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out because I'm using some inexpensive products here, but I wanted to attempt to create something really fun, funky, what is the word that I'm looking for? Fantasy type of makeup. So not a specific character, just really cool, interesting to look at type of makeup here. You can either incorporate it into a Halloween costume, or I know some of you out there can dress up for work, but you have to wear your employee clothes. So maybe you could do a fun makeup look, but still wear your employee uniform. You know, options. We're all about options here. And I also have some inexpensive makeup to test out and try for you guys right here. So if that sounds all good and fun and dandy, then you know what to do. Go ahead, sit back, and keep on watching. All right, before we begin, let's discuss these two products really quickly so I can tell you a little bit about them. So I got both of these at Five Below. This color palette right here is from Color Story called Neon Obsessions, and it comes with 21 eyeshadow colors in there. That one retailed for $5, and then I got this one from Smoke and Mirrors, and this one was $4, and it comes with 3 kind of shimmery, glittery shades, and then this really cool confetti type of sequence type things, and it also comes with a glitter shadow primer. And if you didn't know what Five Below is, I'm obsessed with it, first of all, but everything in the store is $5 or less. Makeup products are very hit or miss. You might be familiar with them on my channel. I think I've done 3 videos on products from them already, but it's 50-50. It's either awesome and a great deal, or it was definitely worth less than $5. These I tried playing with one time, and I was happy with them just from playing with them really quickly. I was like, I could totally do a look with these, but I didn't get a chance to play with them as much as I wanted to. That's all right. We'll sit down and play with them together. Hopefully I can pull out a really fun, crazy look. And let's get to it. I'm going to swatch these for you really quick, and then we are going to play with makeup on my face today. How does that sound? Let's do it. Okay, awkward. So this is the first half of the palette. So first row, starting from over here on this side, and then going to this blue shade right here all the way at the end. Just basing off of swatches, I did have to layer up each of these, but what that tells me is you can layer them up and you'll get better color payoff. As you'll see, some of these shades almost are identical to each other, being these blue ones right here. And then here is the last row, and then the last 2 shades in the palette. The yellows are swatching absolutely terrible, absolutely, but the reds surprisingly are swatching very nicely. You'll see right there. And then even the blues, that purple did very well. Pink over here I had to layer up quite a bit, but there are swatches for you guys. Also, you'll see that in the box right here, the colors look really dark and vibrant, and it's all sealed up and you can't really see them in stores. But in actuality, when you take them out, they're a little bit more on the lighter side, and some are swatching great and some are swatching poorly. So just know that. Swatches also don't mean everything, as you know. Look at how freaking beautiful these super cheap glitters are, okay? Are those not gorgeous? Oh my gosh, and this like sequins confetti. Oh, I'm so excited. Those are so pretty. Now, full disclaimer, this packaging is quite misleading because of the glitter shadow primer in there. Typically, you know, shadow primer means eyes, right? Of course, this does say on the back, face and body. It doesn't say anything about use on the eyes. So with any glitter products, use at your own discretion, use at your own risk. Be very careful around the eye area. And yeah, always frustrating, but gotta throw that in there, gotta let you guys know. So not 100% sure where I'm gonna go with this, but I'm gonna use this little confetti jar as my inspiration for colors. So really quickly, I'm just going to prep my canvas, which is basically just doing my foundation, concealer, everything like that. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna do my eyebrows yet because I'm not sure if I wanna go with natural color brows or color brows. So I think I'm gonna do my face off camera really quick and then come back and do my eyes and everything, and then, you know, see where inspiration takes me as far as the brows go. So I will be back in a jiff. Choo-choo. I'll be right back. Zoom you guys in so you can see everything being done. And I'm gonna start with the Ben Nye Clown White, just a white cream kind of makeup product. Well, I just got real tired real fast. So I'm going to do this to kind of give myself the ultimate color payoff. Like concealer will do the trick too if you don't have this, or the NYX Milk Makeup Stick that would work really well too. I just got this one and I haven't played with it yet, but I got it because it was time to restock on some Halloween colors, obviously. But the white will help these neon pastel shades to pop a lot more. So that's why I'm choosing to do the white. I'm gonna put those all over the lid. And I'm gonna extend it just a tad as well because I'm gonna bring it out a little bit, I think. So I'm liking that so far because it's not super wet kind of cream. It's very nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this fluffy blending brush and I'm just gonna start playing. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I think I'm gonna do kind of a rainbowy, transitional kind of shading. Let's see. Let's see how this pink does. Maybe I'll do like a halo eye of some sort with that, you know, the sequence in the middle. That might look cool. Okay, that's, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but in person I can see this. It's going okay. I'm gonna extend it. Now for the inner corner blending, let's try to use this yellow. Let's see if it works. Don't have high hopes, but you never know. Sometimes things swatch terrible, but they work just fine. Kind of working. It's slightly patchy, but it's doing okay-ish. The yellows inside the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette are awesome. So if you can afford to splurge on that, they have sales all the time, and that would actually be a great palette to have for Halloween looks. I'm gonna take my Sigma E25 brush and let's dip it into, start doing these purple shades. I'm just gonna go with this one right here. Oh, drop my brush. Start building up that crease color. See what we can do. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice purple. I like that. I changed my mind about the yellow. Totally. I'm gonna do something different there. Barely shows up anyways, so I gotta think of something else. I'm gonna take it out, wing it out a little bit. I also didn't do my contour or anything yet too, because I might do like a color contour. Very weird not like having a look mapped out yet that I'm filming, because I usually know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm just playing today. I'm just playing. Hope it works out. Hopefully you guys like that. Now I'm gonna go in with the same Sigma E25 brush, kind of wipe it off a little bit. I'm gonna start playing with the blues here. So going into, I think I'll first start with this one up here and then go into that one. I am having to layer up quite a bit, but it's getting pigment once you build it up, so for how inexpensive this palette is, that's okay. Now I'm gonna go in with this rounded tip brush really quickly, dip into that darker blue that I showed you. I'm gonna start cutting out like where I'm gonna put that halo. So I'll leave that little space in the middle. Take a more pointed brush with that darker blue, make sure it's all blended into each other. A little bit of fallout using that brush with the dark blue. I'm getting a little patchy on this side. And a little bit muddy. Huh. The other side of that flat brush and going into that purple, kind of patting it. Take my fluffy brush into that purple and make sure it's blended. Sometimes with these cheap shadows you can't blend too much because you'll start to lose the pigmentation, so I'm just going to gently, gently, gently rock back and forth as to not take away from that. Okay, there's no like base shade in this palette, so I'm grabbing whatever white shadow you have on hand. I have the full spectrum palette from Urban Decay. I'm going to use Bump in that palette, and I'm going to do my brow bone a little bit. Still looks super freaking weird without having my brows done, but I'm going to kind of clean up at the same time. Okay, now I'm going to go back in, go back and forth until I get a nice blend between those two. Especially the blue. The blue kind of got toned down a lot just from blending earlier. Do the lower lash line real quick, I think. And what do I want to do? I want to take it away from the peacock look, and I think I'm going to attempt to do, I mean, the reds looked awesome, so I think I'm going to do a little bit of that red right there and a little bit of that orange as a transition shade and see how that works. So wish me luck. Then I'll probably continue a little halo on the bottom, so I'm just going to do the corners of the lower lash line with this red. It places down fine, but once you start blending the shadows, they start to blend away to nothing, so this takes lots of finessing. Alright, let's do part of the halo. I'm gonna try their primer out. It seemed to work good on my arm swatches. I'm gonna put a little bit of their glitter glue on the back of my hand, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna take this mini concealer brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics in the Rose Romance set, and I'm gonna take it right above my pupil. I'll do one eye at a time because I don't know how fast this glitter glue dries. I like to go a little bit above where my normal crease is. I'm gonna dip into that silver with the same brush and gently pat it on. And remember kids, glitter didn't specifically say eye safe, so be careful when applying it and taking it off. Or I'll just stay on this eye really quick and do the same thing on the lower lash line, only tiny, a tiny version of that. That is interesting. It'll come together. Let's have a little faith, right? Let's trust the process. I'm gonna go do my other eye real quick, BRB. Now before I move on, I'm gonna go ahead and do some quick winged liner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a pretty crazy wing, and then we'll do the fun part. Went with a pretty crazy wing there. You can do whatever style you want if you are doing this. And a little bit of my liner bled because that's awesome. I'm gonna go back in with my purple and just deepen up the edges a little bit, kind of go back and fine tune anything, see if anything lost pigmentation, especially the blue area. The purple is doing pretty good for like a light purple. I'm not mad at that purple, that's for sure. Just want to deepen up right near the crease a little bit. It looks so crazy without my eyebrows being done though. Oh my gosh. This blue sucks, dude. It's like not coming off at all. All right, now I usually use eyelash glue for things like this, but I don't have any clear because I have no idea where it is. I actually, for that matter, cannot find my pencil sharpener, but I need to find that because I need to put liner on my lower lashes. So I'm just gonna try to use their glitter shadow primer and wish me luck because I just don't know how it's gonna go. It's unpredictable, but it came with this, so maybe it'll work. Go in with that same mini concealer brush. I'm gonna apply this stuff right on top of the glitter, exactly where we placed the glitter. And the reason why I did the glitter 90 times is because I want a base for any kind of spacing that I might get with this. And I'm just gonna take it and put it right on there, just kind of layer it. Whoa. And if I need more primer, I will do that. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a party on my eyes. Wow. Oh, man, only the pinks are coming out. I'm gonna do a lot more because I need to kind of pick out more so what colors I need out of the little jar. So let's place a little bit more glue. And I'm gonna use my brush this time. And press it down. Boop, 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 boop. The little stars are so cute. Oh my gosh, that's a look. I just don't think everything will stay on. This glitter glue is not the best. Definitely. Probably should have gone with the clear eyelash adhesive. Probably should have went and bought that, but I might change this. I might change this look. But for now, let's go ahead and try to add some on the lower lash line. I don't want those big old, like the pinks are a little too big, but it's hard to grab just the ones I want. Let's see how this looks with just a few on the lower. It just wants to grab the pink ones. I don't want those ones. There we go, that's cute. I might change this, so I don't know yet. Let me just do both eyes and then I will decide I probably shouldn't have brought my halo up that high because of my hooded eyelids, but oh well. So this looks really cool. However, if you have hooded eyelids like me, don't bring them up this high or else you have to look like this the rest of the day. Not like this, because it starts to fold right there. I haven't done this in forever and I was an idiot and forgot about that. So I'd say if you have hooded eyelids, just do it from there to there, just in that little, you know, the little divot so you can see it. I think I'm okay with it for now. I might change it later, but I'm gonna go do my eyebrows. What should I do with my eyebrows? I don't know. Well, let's see what I did with them. Okay, that helped a lot. So I went with the, where did it go? I went with the Tarte liner in Prom Queen. So it's kind of like a purpley color. And then I did the Violet Voss lashes. These are called I Do Not Care. And I'm thinking it's coming together, but with the purple brows and now that I don't have purple hair, I need to purple this up a lot more. Let's zoom you out. And let's get to contouring. So I'm going to use this palette and kind of create like a mushy kind of contoury blended look with the blues, purples, and maybe a splash of that coral color. So let's try it. Let's see what happens, you know. Having some fun now, starting to come together. You know, for a while there it was getting a little iffy. So let's start with this kind of shade right here, this one. Now I'm going to bring it kind of like, you know, all over, not all over, but just like my contour and like around my hairline. Make it very like fantasy, euphoric kind of look. So we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be doing some banging highlighter up in this business for sure. Bringing it around the forehead, warming it up a little bit. So that's almost like how you would do a transition shade on the eyes, but do it on the face. Let's do it down here too. And then let's go in with this purple one up here. I've been seeing a lot of people doing the nose, just like a cute little kind of Rudolph-y thing. So let's go ahead and do a little bit. It always reminds me of like puppies or something. I'm gonna take it down the bridge right here, just a little bit. And bring it down. Take a little bit of this, we'll try this blue shade. It wasn't working very well in the eyes. And let's focus it up here. Kind of swirling it. Bring some of that purple down here too. Okay, I think I have a cool idea for right there. So I'm gonna just do that much right now. I probably should be wearing a lower top, but oh well, right now this will do. Let's try to use this kind of corally color right here, these two, almost like a blush. So now I'm going to use all this highlighter, all of it, just all over. No, really. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Iridescence, and it's freaking crazy. So I'm just gonna swirl it up. And I want to be glowing. While I have that, let's take a little bit of that and pop it in my inner corners. Wow. And a tiny bit on the brow bone. Okay. Now, time for some more sequins. We're going to use all the sequins, all of it. Put some more of that glitter primer. And I'm just going to use my finger to pat it all along there. And then just pop away. I'm making a royal mess in case you're interested in knowing that. Such a mess. This kind of looks like, on camera, it kind of looks like, what's it called? Sprinkles. Yum yum. The only thing I wish is that I had the clear eyelash glue because this isn't sticking as much as I would like it to stick. I'm just gonna bring it up to right up here. Now let's do a little bit of the other glitter. I'm gonna do this purple shimmer glitter. Same thing, just gently patting so I don't lose all that. Just do some random spots. Focusing it a lot on the hairline area. I can block that out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's cool. I changed into a lower cut top and then I pinned my hair back because I'm gonna try to put some purple in there that works with some palettes. Let's see if it'll work with this one, just to kind of make it more cohesive. Yeah, that works a little bit. Just kind of putting it at the roots. Great, I should have done this look when I was purple. Might not work if you have darker hair, but if you're blonde, this always looks really cool. Do a little shadow root with just powder. Just makes it blend a little bit better, kind of. And let's do that, where'd that highlighter go? Then I'm gonna take that Physicians Formula highlighter just with my finger and just get a little bit of shine in there. I wanted to put like the confetti in my hair, but I don't think it's gonna stick because I don't have what I need. Yeah, that's not sticking like it should, so gonna need some better sticking power if you want to do that. Let's do a little bit. I was gonna do the throat and then the collarbones with that stuff. I'm starting to get mad at this glitter glue, but I shouldn't because I knew that it wasn't gonna work that well. First start with this glitter. I'm just gonna do the whole neck, so let's just do it. Committing to the process. Oh, that's cool looking. I'm gonna take this glitter and then just kind of like pat it in any kind of like big spacing. And then bringing it down a little bit. Kind of like I'm dripping this shimmer glitter thing. Yeah, that looks way cooler. This on the collarbone, Physicians Formula, kind of like all over the chest. It's a glitter party and you're invited. Always invited to my glitter party. Okay. I am so messy. Gotta clean this all up, and I should have put something down to clean this up easier. I did not think I was gonna get that carried away. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you everything up close and tell you my thoughts of how the $5 eyeshadow palette and the $4 glitter set goes now that I have used it completely. Oh, I had forgotten to do a lippy, so I just ran and got my Wet n Wild, what is this, liquid Catsuit Mega Last, and this is in Lavender Crown. I think this is a Walmart exclusive shade. Not sure, but that's where I got mine, and I think that kind of pulled the look definitely together. All right, my love bugs, here is the finished look, all done up, all cheesy and slow mode and dramatic. But really, what I'm about to do is clean this all up, and I probably have to wash this off after taking some pictures because it's almost dinner time and I got to cook some dinner. But real life, yeah, this is what it's all about right here. So my thoughts on this palette, starting with that. I mean, you saw me go through everything. The purples were actually really pretty, really nice. The blue took a ton of building up and then it started fading away and then I had to add some more again. But with that being said, this is a $5 palette. I think for Halloween looks or avant-garde looks that need some bright colors in there and you don't want to invest in like an actual color palette that you're only going to use once, you might want to start with this. See if you can build up some color, play around with it, because yeah, if it's only for one day, you know, and some of these shades will work for you, you might be able to make it work. I've used a lot of other Five Below eyeshadow palettes that are awful. This one is not awful. This is very medium-ish. There are some better, you know, cheaper palettes out there. Like the first one that comes to my mind, I mentioned in the video, BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette is a beautiful rainbow palette. The pigmentation on that palette I think is amazing. I have heard some people have some difficulties with that palette. I have not experienced that. There's like a couple shades that are like, okay, you gotta work up the blue in that palette also, but it has deeper pigment. It's not as hard to build it up. That one can go on sale as low as $13, so if you think you're gonna use them a couple more times throughout the year, I would recommend going with that one. But this one for $5, it's not the worst at all. The yellow was non-existent though. Don't get this for the yellows because they were terrible. But purples and pinks and reds, really good. The glitter, it's all over the place now, so I can't show it to you, but the Smoke and Mirrors, the glitter set, I love that. That's very cool. If you're gonna be doing a look kind of like this, then it would be great. The glitters themselves are really pretty, really sparkly. The silver was really pretty. Everything, the glitter glue worked really well with the actual glitter, just not the chunky sequins, which I knew it wasn't really gonna work that well. Like I mentioned in the video, clear or white eyelash glue that dries clear is so much better. The Ardell one is great. It's nice because that one just, everything will just peel right off when you're done. So that's what I recommend for that. But, and if you were interested in doing something like this, but you don't like these sequences, I think you can get them at craft stores. Just do the chunky glitters. Don't ever do craft glitter near your eyes because the way they cut that is totally different than cosmetic grade glitter, and if you get it in your eyes you could scratch up your eye. It'd be really, 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 really bad. But for the regular sequins and stuff, as long as you remove it gently, you don't get it in your eye, you should be fine. So that is my thought on that. Again, the glitter set was only $4 and the palette was $5. So let me know down in the comments below if you are going to check out Five Below for some Halloween goodies. I also saw the whole Wet n Wild Halloween line there, so that zombie blush I tested out was there, and they had all their cream paints. So if you can't find the Ben Nye Clown White, try the Wet n Wild cream paint. That might work, and it comes with a few other shades too. I think that that would be a lot better than the Spirit Halloween brand, and at least Wet n Wild is for sure cruelty free. I cannot find any information about the Spirit brand and if it's cruelty free. Ben Nye is cruelty free as well, as also in case you're wondering. All right, time unfortunately to go wash this off. I feel like I need to go to like some kind of weird rave fantasy thing, but I'm gonna go wash this off and make dinner for my family. So I hope you guys are ready for the rest of October because I have a lot of things up my sleeve, more character makeup too. You could definitely do something similar to this if you have to wear an actual work outfit and you're only allowed to do your makeup. You could do something crazy and just be like, what are you for Halloween? I'm a glitter bomb for sure. Like, I'm just having fun with makeup for Halloween. That's what I am. If you stumbled across my channel for the very first time, hey, what's up? Welcome. Go down and hit that little subscribe button. That way you get notified about my uploads, which is at least 3 times a week, and I have a lot of stuff in store for the rest of October, and then followed by Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's just gonna be so much fun, and you don't want to miss out. So to my regular fan bam out there, hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Let me know what's up with you guys. How's everything going? I hope you guys are all doing good, and I hope every single one of you, whether you want to subscribe, whether you don't want to, new fan bam, old fan bam, everybody in between, I hope you guys all have a great freaking awesome lovely day.